quick video on the Load Pro voltmeter test leads, which is this thing right here. It comes with the Load Pro, a ground probe, okay, tied into this nice box. Alright, and the meter leads or banana plugs go into any standard multimeter. I'm using my connector probes, okay, so I don't bend any terminals. I have the threaded banana plug insert threaded onto the Load Pro and to the negative probe. Now I can use all my different connectors that I have a wide variety of. Okay, this way we don't damage, pierce any holes, spread terminals, cause any further electrical problems. Alright, so with the Load Pro can pretty much test the entire circuit at once, all the way back to the battery with one voltage test. The Load Pro can quickly ID opens, which you would see ghost voltage. Let me show you what ghost voltage is. Okay, so we want to use not AC volts, DC volts. Okay, the line, straight line, and a dotted line on the bottom. So what you're looking at there is ghost voltage. It just fluctuates. The Load Pro can also find short to grounds. So, like Mr. Dan Sullivan says, copper to steel, which is a short to ground. Okay, so if you see true zeros, probably not holding it strong enough, true zeros is a short to ground. So knowing the difference between ghost voltage and open and true zeros short to ground can quickly aid in identifying what a circuit is doing, or a component in the circuit is doing. Another thing the Load Pro tells you is voltage drop, if you have high resistance, whether in the positive cable or the negative cable. So let's quickly go over how to use this. It's the fastest test ever. Okay, right here we are going to be working on a Series 60 Detroit diesel engine. We're going to test the power connector at the ECM. I already have it unplugged because it's not an easy thing to unplug. You see this here blocks the receptacle, the tang, to hold it in. So you gotta use Mr. Hook. Carefully too, don't just stick it in there. Alright. Now, what are we looking at here? The three white ones are my grounds, and the two black wires there, right here and here, are my positives. So this is a 24 volt system. So, just make sure. Okay. So, rule of thumb, positive first. Should have a helper. Sure that's all the way in there. Okay, so you can see the meter still reading ghost voltage. Okay, it's just bouncing all over the place. Now my negative lead, there are three negatives to test, so we're going to test all three of them. I can get this in there. Okay, so now everybody's hooked up. There's the button. That's the load button on the Load Pro. So right now we're reading system voltage, or battery voltage I should say, 24.890. Nice number. So we don't know if we have high resistance. Okay, so by reading system voltage, I'm going to write that number down, 24.890. Come over to the Load Pro, press the load button, and then watch your meter. The voltage doesn't drop. So I know that all the way back to the battery that those two wires are clean. Really easy. If I had a voltage drop, what I would do now is remove my negative cable and place it looks like a great ground here. We'll just hang on 1 second, put it in to a kind of just back probed it into one of the open connectors there. And now you record it, we still have system voltage. So if the voltage were to drop again, I know my voltage drop would be in the positive wire. If the voltage didn't drop, the voltage drop would be in the negative wire because we moved the negative to somewhere else. Really simple test. If the voltage started going to ghost voltage, which remember looked like this, let me unplug, then we know we had an open in either one of the wires. If the voltage read, if the meter I should say read true zeros, as you see now, we know it would be a short to ground and would have a lot of blown fuses. So, quick video on the Load Pro voltmeter test lead kit. Okay, just got it, checking it out, playing with it, having some fun. Make another video soon when we actually use it on a job. Thanks, Mr. Sullivan, for making such a great tool. Hope to buy more stuff from you soon. Hope you guys enjoy the video.